Okay.
Start to play.
Alright. We found a strong pro to begin our games of today. Welcome. Pop out the chat. That's what I want to see. Pop out the chat. Discovering new features of Twitch all the time. Pop out the chat. Okay, we're gonna go in at some point, so might as well be now. Okay, he connects. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna fix? I don't think so. Let's go for the speed again, as is our nature. This is our nature, after all. Can't screw with nature. How is of sound, by the way? It looks okay. Looks okay. Let's check out one more sound bite, which is how loud is the stone clicking sounds? Okay, relatively loud, but I think it's tolerable. Okay, he's planning to play this Kosumi move after we cut. If we play here, he's gonna play this move in Sente. Looks like we have to cut. And then we play this Atari. This is sort of aiming at the fight that's gonna happen on the upper side. But he got his territory in Sente though. So that's a bad part. The good part is he only has about 25 points. We have to probably have like 30 points. So we're definitely not doing bad this game so far. But we don't know. We could very well be. It's we do tend to overestimate the influence. So this kind of influence probably worth about a quarter. Like half of what we think it's worth about half of the potential territory, but it generally turns out to be worth only maybe a quarter. So that's a bad thing. Right, so pop out chat is engaged, but chat test. Right, it seems like the pop out chat is working, so this extent may not be a good exchange for him. But we'll see. He's gonna play on over here. So now we have two choices: connect or cut. Cut, we transition to the side territory. We can't decide. Okay, so we connected more influence, but if he connects, he's gonna get some side territory. He's getting a lot of territory. That's true. That's for sure. He took the time to play on the bottom. That's quite good. We can't decide if we want to Tanuki or not. We Tanuki. It's difficult to judge. 40 points. Can we get 40 points? We already lost some on the bottom. So I think I have a plan. We're gonna peep instead of the usual block and connect. I have somewhat of a plan. So it's probably not a great plan. Okay. I don't think we can resist this. Peep. Good or bad. It's irresistible. Maybe that's one of our weaknesses as well. Cannot resist the peeps. Cannot resist peeps. Yeah, what if he blocks? He could potentially push and cut like this, transition into the territory, but yeah, at least here he has something to think about also. At least he's got something to worry about as well. If he just turns, there's no way to capture these. We can play here and then here, or here and then here. So we're gonna eat this one stone on the left-hand side. And then let's see. Let's see how much we have to pay for that. After all, we did spend two moves here to start the fight. He spent his 2 moves down here. So if we lose this fight, then we're just a much weaker Go player, and we can accept that. We can for sure accept that. Or we for sure can accept that. I'm gonna Hane next. Okay, so he responds. So this means we won't be playing any of the other moves. So this move we can. Do we need this? We don't need that. We don't need that. Later we can play this move and this move to cut the top. Hey guys, this guy is a 5p. We're gonna get into it. Are push-ups or Tsumego more important for getting stronger? No. Tsumego is more important for getting stronger. You don't have to take my word for it. You can take the actions of every Go school in the world for it. Every Go school in the world has their kids spending at least half or at least a third or half of their time on Tsumego. So that's as that's as much as you need to. That's as much information as you need to know. Okay. Let's capture that one first. So we're gaining some value while he is connecting, which is good. The only worry for us is are we gaining enough value? And he wants to play this one to capture these. Our only worry is are we getting enough value? He has about 40 points, so 40 is doable, I think. I think 40 is doable. So right now we just have to keep all of our stones relatively safe. All of our stones relatively safe. Which is not so easy to do, as you guys may see soon. The opponent counterattacks is gonna come fierce and violent. When we Hane, he's gonna Hane. He also has many cuts, but he's definitely forcing some things. But I'm not sure if we can punish him. Is our problem. Do we dare to cut here is a question. I don't think we dare, and therefore he's gonna be able to connect in Sente, which is very sad. If he's able to connect all these stones, he's gonna be much stronger, and we're gonna have to go into pure defensive mode, defending all of our territories. Okay. All right. This is very, very troubling. I don't know if we have enough liberties here. Mm. We have no choice. We have to go for this one. He has 3 liberties, we have 4, but he can likely extend his liberties, which is going to be a huge problem for us. Do we have a backdoor? Not really. This is terrible news. This is quite bad. Ah, damn it. If we turned here, he for sure would have played there. I think we're gonna be missing just 1 liberty. Damn it. We had to honey there. We also had to cut here. Damn it! We almost. I'm sure if we survived in the middle, we would be winning. 1 too little, 1 too few liberties. 60 points. We have. Um, what do we have? 10, 20, 30, 40. You know, if we have like 45 points here, we definitely have enough points. 50, 60. If we get Sente here, give up another couple of stones. Play here, or play here, or play here. Here, 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 here. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 points. Suppose he has 70 points. That would not be a big, big problem. This middle dying would be a problem, but I think we can just keep pushing, and there's no cuts here. I hope there's no cuts here. Exchange all of these. There's an eye here. This. I think we have a problem, so we have 2 eyes. We have a couple points here. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 55, 65, 70. We also have 70 points. That would be enough. But there's also the thickness equation. That equation we cannot square very well, or we cannot square at all. The thickness equation. Is this big? Is this big? Is this big? Is this big? No idea. I have no idea what's big. Mm. Right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. Ah, goddamn. Goddamn, guys. I think we're gonna be a little bit short. The sickness overtook our territory. It's too much sickness. It's gonna be too much. Yeah, like we have barely 65. He has more than 75, I think. Damn it. Damn it. There was just too much sickness involved with this part. It's too much.
By the time you're finished listening to this content, Zero Sugar, it'll be 15 seconds closer to kickoff. Stock up now because game day is so close, you'll have no taste of that. We're all watching. Shadow with Pepsi.
Our middle couldn't find a way to live. I mean, was it that? Did we have to play? I think we could have played. I think we had a chance to live with the middle, just connect, and then allow black to connect as well. And maybe we could have done it. Really hard to say. Ah, sad. We got our opponent to fight a very complicated fight in the middle where we had the advantage, where we moved twice, and we couldn't capitalize. 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 Unfortunate. Given how close it was near the end, maybe if this move was made in the middle here, where we made like 10 points, maybe, but I don't think the way we played was had any problematics with it, had anything problematic with it, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, like 77. So we'll need 70 points. 10, 15, 20, 25. We have like 65. We're losing by 5 points or more. 7.5 or something. That's bad. That's sad. Sad, sad, sad. Alright, alright, alright. Let's count it up. This was also big. Can't believe the middle died. Like that. Right. By now I think both of us knows who's winning or not. 11 points? Did we count that bad? We have been known to count very optimistically. So if we think it was like a 5-point thing, and it turns out to be 11 points, sure, that's very likely to happen. $12.5. Okay, alright. Alright, let's just make sure we're not crazy. This is 10, 17, 18, 10, 17, 18, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 52, 62, 65, 75, 80. Alright, he has 80. 10, 15, 20, 22, 21, 31, 40, 50, 60, 65. 65 to 80, that's not right. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 55. Oh, 59. Okay, so that's more like it. So 61 to 80. Wow. Alright, so it was not very close after we lost the middle. Even if we had like 10 more points, even if we could get the top instante, these two moves instante, it's just like 10 more points for us, and that's all. Not, primary problem is we couldn't get the middle black stones to within 4 liberties. If we had 5 liberties to work with, we would have just netted and won. So had to keep it within 4. I don't think we could do this right here. It was in 3, so and then the top code was also 1 liberty short. God damn it! So when we cut here, this move was absolutely critical to ensure that we cannot live in co up here. So now if we played these two moves, I'm sure we could have survived, but then these two moves hurt the upper side a lot, so maybe if we pushed and cut right away, oh no, he could Atari. think we had to play this one. If you connect, we push and cut instantly, and then we escape to the upper side. So it's gonna play something like this one. Actually, since this is a pro game, and if you have a professional account, you can use the residential AI. Resident AI. So let's use that. Let's use that. Window capture. Window capture AI. Good. It works. Kind of works. Okay. So opening, was this move okay? The AI wants us to pincer. Okay. Okay. Was this move okay? Wants us to play here. Okay. And what about the move we played? It is like okay. This is not bad. Okay. We played here. It wants us to play in the middle. Okay, so to further develop this weak group, make it stronger so that the black stones are weaker. So this is very, very even. We played on the bottom. Um, how is this result? It wants us to play and defensive move on the top. Okay, we played this one. We defended by keeping the bottom strong, but this is likely not as good. So black should play here, and then later play this peep. Okay, this makes white's shape worse than the game, which makes sense. Okay, but it's not a huge difference. It's 66%. Okay, and now it should be back to relatively even, which it is, and glad to see the AI likes our peeping kind of a style. But it wants black to play there. Oh, interesting. Okay. What about now? Do we peep right here? Oh, it does want us to peep here. Oh, but not really. It's just a peep and then move on. Okay, so it's very similar to what we did. And now, does this extend? Invade on the right. Okay. How is this result? Relatively even. Okay. So okay, white plays this one. It must want white to block, but white did it not want black to play that honey. Right, whatever. White should block and black should attack the middle. So what we did was we invaded the left side. We didn't defend the middle, we invaded the left side, which should be also okay. But probably should invade where the AI wanted to invade earlier, which is one space up. Alright, so he played here and we tanuki'd. Oh, even though we're down to 23%, we did play the AI move at 23%, so good for us. Good for us, good for us. So what we wonder is, what if we invaded in the right spot? That was 39. Okay, no, none of those spots would have been fine, would have been good. Okay, none of those spots should be good.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card,
Right
earn
here.
unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you like dance lessons. And on what you need, like memory foam inserts. That's real life ready. Visit wellsfargo.com.
Right, so 23%. Okay. That's okay, yeah. 23 isn't so bad. Right, and here he counterattacked. Let's see how the situation is. 83. So a counterattack is good. Okay. What about now? 6.5. Okay, we're down to that kind of space. Maybe how was Black's protecting this card? I think yeah. In the game we also felt we caught some kind of a relief. Okay, and now we fight here. AI wanted Black to continue to play on the top, and now in the middle. Now it wants White to play in the middle. I see. Right now the middle is important for connecting these two white weak groups and then separating the black weak groups. Makes sense? That would be the way back. How did we do in the game? Not so good. Not so good. How about now? 11. Give up the right and attack the left and surround the middle. Okay. Alright. Okay. Given all of that, we're down to 5%. Okay. Couldn't figure out a good move here. Okay, so now we had a chance to connect, which would be like 4%. Black would connect, and white would not have enough territory. Okay, so this does show that we have some issues with our evaluation of the middle potential, relative thickness, relative strength, and all of that. So black took the Tanuki, the Sente, played two moves on the bottom here and here, and over in the middle, as long as black connected, he was gonna be okay. Alright. And now likely there is not gonna be anything.
Someone invites you to play.
Who invited us to play? Alright. Here. 1%, goddamn.
Start to play.
Yeah, this was not gonna be. And Zendaya was not gonna be good. Alright. Hey, look, it's Baduka Doctor, isn't it? And in other news, in the what is it called? Nongxing Cup, the guy Erhao, he I think he won like 7 games in a row. Holy shit. He's just destroying. He's the runner-up of the Samsung Cup, so he's very strong, and he won like 7 games in a row. The Nongxin Cup, that was pretty crazy. Every up, he's not worse than any of his opponents because he just came in second. So it's all very reasonable. All right. Since we did lose a lot of games recently, are we in danger of dropping? Seems like we are not. Seems like we are fine. Seems like we are fine. Badiuk Doctor is likely somewhat stronger than us. Board is showing up on the wrong stream. I understand. I understand exactly what happened. Alright, now we're back. I understand exactly what happened. Okay. Let's jump twice. Let's jump 2 spaces. It'll be alright. Alright. It's all good. Here or here? I think we're just gonna invade. I think we're gonna play strong. We're gonna look for the fight and look for the complications. But Duke Doctor is pro? I think he is not. I think he is he played in the amateur tournaments in the past. Amateur tournaments, like the World Amateur tournaments, a couple of times in the past. I don't know how he did I don't know how he did in those. I don't know how he did in those. Where's the P next? P sign? No, bro, Jiang. The P sign is next to us, not Duke Doctor. P sign is next to us. Our name. Is the like some kind of a crown is next to Duke Doctor's name. Some kind of a crown. Some kind of crown. This is a what is this? What kind of crown is this? What kind of crown is this? It's a so the golden crown is a world champion. World champion. The silver crown is a world like runner-up. I think this crown is winning some kind of a amateur championship. I don't know exactly which amateur championships. So I guess it has. I guess it means a little bit more than the peace sign. It's like because winning the amateur championship, some kind of an amateur championship, is likely stronger than just being a pro somewhere. Um, it's probably about the same as a pro in China and Korea, but it's probably stronger than pros in other parts of the world. Mm. Okay, in this game we played these moves. When black is gonna play here, we can play one move in Sente. He's gonna have 6 liberties, we're gonna have like one less, I'm sure. Um, but we may want to play that anyways. Okay. So that's what we did. We may wanna make him capture us. Let's see what he chooses. Oh, he's thinking, yeah. Already down to the last Byoyomi, but Duke Doctor wanted one time 15, one time like 15 something something. So I'm sure he's very comfortable with the time settings. I'm sure he's very comfortable. I hope he needs one more move. I think he does. He does need one more move here. Which is fine. Should we? I can't resist. This may be one of our problems. We can't resist playing these kinds of moves. Oh, he is he's playing very strongly. Okay, there's gonna be some kind of a ko here. Atari capture is gonna be ko. Also he can connect. Atari Hane here is gonna be ko, which could be pretty good. I see. I see. He wants to connect this. Crazy man. Crazy man. Crazy man. Okay. Crazy man. And he succeeded. Okay. So a compromise is reached. We have to capture these. Oh, we're gonna have a difficult time choosing between capturing or playing here. I think we're gonna capture this for sure once the Atari comes. Interesting. We're gonna have to capture that. And this will not do anything. Because Hane will do something, so why don't we... I see what the plan is. I see what the plan is. He wants to... he can't exchange this Atari because then it would make this move very severe. This Ko very severe. So he has something to worry about. Now he can play this Atari. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Why don't we go for it? Play this now. We have more Ko threats, so we're not too worried. He's gonna not fight this Ko, I'm sure. This Hane Ko threat. So we gained a little here, but it's not that much, as you guys can see. Oh, and he's gonna play this way, so we're gonna gain even less, which is more bad news for us. Gonna play this move. Yeah, not a bad time to start Kos here. But this is okay. Good, good. So he's accepting some small losses in order to still have this peeping cut available. Okay. I think we have wasted a move somewhere. That's very, very, very bad news for us. Very bad news for us. Yeah, somehow we didn't gain very much in the corner and we lost a lot in the outside. With these two moves right next to this Panuki. Panuki he wanted to do anyway. Okay, so this game is no longer in our favor. Could have been the case that it never was in our favor. When he Ataris, we're gonna Atari underneath. He doesn't Atari. These players. These players, man. These players. Oh my god, he's gonna extend. Okay. Okay, we have some major problems. We never figure the opponent's strongest responses out. It always catches us by surprise. Which is very bad. Very, very bad. Okay, how about a compromise? He's just gonna live, isn't he? He's just gonna live, god damn it. Once he lives, we are not gonna live. That's very bad news for us. God damn.
Even if your team is not in the same place, your work can be. You just need a sign.
Why did we make that push?
How does this work? So teams know what to do, why it matters, and how to get it done. Try it for free.
Why did we make this push?
ASANN.
Life's mysteries. Could have pushed right here. Made a very good life. Okay, let's start attacking these four. Again, like 70 points for black. We have 10. I can't believe people are betting on me. Okay, it's a very small amount, so if you guys have the wherewithal, the Fox coins, this is a good opportunity to bet on the opponent. Get some Fox coins. We're missing a move on the left hand side. We're dead on the lower left. We could have lived if we didn't make this push, but rather made this push. Would have been great. Otherwise, I think we played okay. Didn't figure this kind of moves. We didn't exchange this beforehand. What are you gonna do, right? What are you gonna do? See if the block happens. Of course, we're gonna cut. And then are we gonna play this? Yeah, of course. Later on, if he saves the middle, we're gonna go into the corner with the Sansan instead of the slide. So we could get some counter-attacking the middle as well. I can't believe people are still betting on me. Everyone's betting on me for some reason. Oh, no. They're all, no, never mind. They're all betting on black. They're not betting on white. Okay, that makes sense. Everything makes sense. Finally, the matchup. This isn't looking good. Yeah, it was looking so good before with when Baduke Doctor played this committee move, letting a co happen. Should we cut first? I think we should cut first. We could capture the middle, the corner. It would be a lot of territory. You will end up on YouTube, Zichan. I'm not sure I will. Oh, you mean on Baduk Doctor's YouTube channel, if he has a YouTube channel? Yeah, that could happen. That could happen. He's gonna save them. If he saves the corner, we're gonna have to capture the top or the middle. If he lets the corner die, okay, of course it's not gonna let the corner die. Okay, let's go for it. This turn is gonna be Sente, which is hard to deal with. Alright, we're gonna attack these, seal this off, and try to capture the entire top side. Is that gonna be enough for a win? Is that gonna be enough for a win? Well, at least black has a very limited amount of space to run to, right? This peep, so it's not likely there's gonna be enough ice space there. So if we cut this, is what I'm thinking. Maybe it'll be good enough. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. We'll see. Yeah, just a question of can Baduk Doctor save all of his stones, and can we save all of our positions as well? And for example, the right hand side, we have this peep, but it's not easy. It's not easy to it's not easy to see how we're gonna save everything as well. We may not be able to make everything alive. Just like Baduk Doctor is not likely to be able to make everything alive. Our backup is to capture the top. That would save the right hand side, the top hand side, and would it give us enough territory? Probably. So he's coming after the this side, which yeah makes sense from his perspective. Once we play this peep, can black counter peep? My initial instinct is no, but who knows, maybe he can. Who knows, maybe he can. Oh, he just connects. Aren't we gonna be able to live now? We just block. This seems very much alive. Okay. Can we close this? Close this out? I think we can close this out. I mean, we have a dead group after all. What good is a dead group for, huh? If not to close these things out. What a blunder, says GG043 then. I wonder who he thinks has blundered. Likely us, honestly. He wants to just make the middle alive and then use this Atari as a way to somehow make the middle okay. Mm-hmm. You know what, guys? Can't we just play here? And is black is alive this way? Ah, very nice, very nice. He can play here, and then we play here. He captures this one. Just barely is able to. Okay, gonna make all these senteis, and then we'll see. We'll see if we can play here. Capture, we play this one. He cut, we play this one. So maybe. I think pretty soon he's gonna have to give this co up. Right now. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna answer. Sub go Matt. 10 out of 10. Ah, thanks, thanks. Someone subbed? Wait, I don't see who subbed, but thank you, thank you. F song resubscribed with Prime. FS song. Forest. I was Forest. If you guys don't know, recently started streaming. First is destroying Fox ladders with Forest. If we know Forest's Fox ID, please tell us. We're gonna keep playing here for the moment. Just for the moment. Okay, he captures. What are we gonna do? Play one more move here. Yeah, why not? Why not? Next, I think we can connect because we can live by playing this move. So we don't have to fight the code like this. We can fight the code like that. This is another code, so maybe. Just like how we couldn't fix the code, we had to play the Atari to fight the code. Now he has to also fight the code in a weird way. He also needs another move here to capture. And we can just make sure we capture the entire top and then we'll be okay. Although we did lose some points over here. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So we're gonna have to make sure we capture both of these two sides, which I'm not sure we're gonna be able to manage actually. What if we just captured the top 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? Hard to say. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, we captured this Atari. Since we Atari here, we don't have to worry about this move, but we're worried about this stuff. Maybe we should worry a little about this. We'll see. If Duke Doctor can survive all of this, then he deserves to win. We did play this top move, so yeah, be careful, don't play. That would have maybe hard to say if it would have worked if we extended. Do you guys know what Forest Song's Fox ID is? We need to add. Maybe it's F song. No, maybe it's F. S song. No, don't know. There, we just capture this. There's no. Oh, there might be an I here. That would be a problem. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? That would be a huge problem. This cut. Well, this one was exciting. Let's see if um, Baduk Doctor can come up with a way to live. This is a very good way. Satari didn't turn out to be Sente after all. I think if we had made this push earlier, when he plays here, we can throw in and then play this move, and it would have been fine. So, bad job us. Now he's gonna live on the top. Is he gonna live on the top? God damn. I can't believe he figured out a way to survive over here. When the extension happened, we should play this move. I think it would have been fine. I thought we got him with this. Damn it. Damn it, guys. Alright. God damn. We were also thinking about Atari here, but Black's gonna connect, and we're gonna have too few. We're gonna have more liberties, but not enough. So another thing, of course, we could always play this one, threaten to connect this way, and then just go in like that. Would have been fine. I think here we had Black dead basically. We just have to play. We could play this. We could play. You know what we did in the game would have worked. This one, and then keep playing here until we reach here. Oh, this is very unfortunate. Um, Probably played quite a good game overall. And incidentally, so because Duke Doctor is a some kind of a champion um, because he has a crown, so he counts as a professional level player. We're professional players, so this means when we do our game analysis here on the lower right, we are able to use AI to analyze. So I'll pull that up for you guys. We are able to pull up the AI to analyze. Um, would would love to see that. Well played. Uh, I don't think we're incredibly strong, but we do play pretty well. So unfortunately, there's no graph, but that's okay. So the first question we had was here. What does the AI want us to do in this location? Tanuki. We kind of figured AI would want a Tanuki. So what we did was, it was 51% for white. So what we did was also okay. It wants black to do this kind of a Joseki. And right here, we jumped 2 spaces. It wants us to jump 1 space on normal. Um, but how is jumping 2 spaces? Let's see what this is. Probably not as good, which 10% is not so bad. 10% is like 1 point. Yeah, yeah. So now we Tanuki then played this one. He played this attack, which is very reasonable, and it wants white to play here. We eventually played there, which means we played pretty okay, played pretty high level. Ah, so now it wants us to exchange this first. What we did was this, which is probably gonna lose some evaluation. Okay, not so bad, about the same. Okay, so for sure, black's counter attack here is likely a little bit too strong. It wants us to push, and black, it does not want black to counter make that next push, which means what we did was good. We committed black to fighting here, and then it should be favorable for white now. We did miss this critical move, which eliminates one of his liberties in addition. So we played this jump, which should be about the same. Okay, let's see what about now. Now I think, okay, now it's even better for white. We made the right moves, great. And we made here, and then let's see. Now is a critical point. Yeah, this sideways jump, very strong. It wants black to cut, basically saying there's no way for black to move out and have us peep and be well connected and then just keep attacking. What we did is likely also okay. Maybe black should give up the bottom 2 stones right now. No? Oh, what we did was not okay. What we did was shouldn't have bothered with the bottom. Okay. Now? Oh, black is at 88%. Wow. Wow. In the game, we thought this was very good for white, but instead it was quite not good for white. Basically, we can't be blocking until we fix our cuts, um, which means our opponent can push and cut. We don't want to make this Atari because it keeps these stones within 1 liberty. So in the game, this is likely to lose a lot of points. Okay, so what we should be doing is this middle move. Yeah, it's a very, yeah. Okay, but getting this exchange is for sure good for us. Yeah, and you can see our win rate going up. Wow, this is black dead. What? Why is the AI making this kind of a suggestion? Okay. Could this be the relaxed move that we... Yeah, we never thought this was a possibility for black. That's why we were like, okay, this way you lose your 3 stones right away. This Atari is Sente. Why would you do that? But no, to capture this 1 stone, yeah. Of course, the other choice for white is to play this Atari and then connect, but then black is gonna connect after making all these Sente moves. And we're the one with the less liberties. Very crazy. Okay. So now, how is it? Black is at 77%. I can't believe it. Oh boy. We clearly do not know what we're doing. Yeah, yeah, and it shows because we tried to win with this Ko, so maybe it's time for us to play the Hane right away. But in all cases, black was gonna protect anyway. We never thought about this Hane. We thought it was either a capture or a Atari. If the Atari happened, we make a lot of territory. So man, okay, so we committed here. This would be even worse for us. And now the game is really in black's favor. 0.9%. Okay. I just want to know if we had any better choices. How to defend here. Wants us to. Wow, 1, 2, 3. Check that out. Capture and then play there. Okay, okay. So understandably, we play this cut variation, and next it's crucial for us to play this push. No, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this way we're basically alive. Didn't think we'd be at 0.6%, but okay. Okay. Probably 0.1%. Oh no, 2%. But what about after this variation? 0.2%. Okay, so it's the AI is going crazy because it doesn't think there's a way to get out of the 0.1% issue. Alright, so now understandably, we're just making moves at this point. I'm sure the AI would want him to make this push. Yeah, make this Atari. Yeah. And just give up these 4 stones. He does not. Okay, okay. After this cut, maybe we have a little bit of a chance. 98.6. It wants black to give up the right hand side. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So given that black did not want to give up the right hand side, is it a little more chancy for us? It still wants black to give up the right side. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay. Always wants black to give up the right hand side. But let's be honest, there's no way for black to accept giving up the right hand side and win by 5 points, right? Right, so in the game, 1.2. Okay, right now I'm sure the AI wants black to give up the corner. No, no, no. We were wrong. We were very, very wrong. Alright, so right now, yeah, even though it's 0.9, we played the AI move, which was great. Good for us. Oh yeah, now this move was, what was that move? AI wants them to just live on the top, give up the middle. Is that right? Give up the middle. Is that right? Is that right? Give up the middle. Oh, it thinks black can live in the middle. What if black dies in the middle? Well, black really has a lot of living resources, doesn't he? Oh, no, no. So basically, the AI thinks that black is gonna survive no matter what. Mm. If black dies. Okay, 0.1. Alright, alright. Yeah, it was not easy to capture all of that anyway. Okay, so that's the reason. In the game, I'm sure at some point we were doing well. Okay. In the game, black played this Kosumi move. Oh, yeah, yeah, these moves. So this one, and then we played this. Black played that. We played the block. How is it now? Black is still doing well. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, it's a code. Okay. Now, how about this situation? Black needs to harmony. Interesting. So black really needed to play that code. Okay. Okay. It was at this point that we gave up on the code. Okay, still at 0.2%. Alright. How about now? 0.1%. Alright. Okay. How about now? Alright, it's judging that black is alive, basically. Okay, so we did right by keep fighting this code. And boy, we really didn't see how black was gonna live here. But black is at 99.7. Really? Even now? Oh, no, now white is at 14%. Okay, so that makes sense. And what about now? What about now? So capturing both of these groups is still not enough to give white the win. I had to capture the corner as well. Very interesting. So what if black? Wow, it's very hard to imagine that this position is a win for black. Okay, so what about this shape? Yeah, and this exchange, us not getting it was very problematic. So yeah, as soon as we get this exchange, we're completely winning. Mm. Okay, so what if? Yeah, it's sad. In the course of the code, we were not able to make that push, but um, I mean, I think we could have. Does this change much? Not really. Very interesting. Very interesting. No, this AI thing is very, very useful. How about now? Hmm, what if we get this exchange? Helps a lot, but hard to say. Yeah, yeah. Mm. Yeah, so this is a situation. Connect. Mm. Yeah, this would happen. But what if we got this exchange earlier and then we connect? Black is gonna fight this Ko. Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. Very interesting. So we really did have to get this push, this Atari in. But when were we gonna be able to get that? Right now, I guess. If we could get this right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not enough liberties. Maybe this is our best chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, right, right. Yeah, yeah. We had just a little bit too much. So Black didn't play the best moves living, but we also didn't play the best moves capturing. So if both players played the best moves, we probably would have lost, which is all okay. All right. All right. This is the Nongxing Cup, where uh, the white player Xie or Hao is going for his seventh consecutive victory. So if you guys don't know, each side has 5 players. Each side has 5 players. Is that right? Yeah, each side has 5 players, and then they just fight, 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 and then whoever last team left standing wins. Um, okay. Okay. This was yesterday's game. Wait. Here, here. Okay. Okay. This is all quite close. The way to attack the 3 stone white position is to go 3 spaces. 3 spaces, makes sense. Okay, 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 okay. This does seem like white is taking care of itself relatively well. Okay. Still, black is able to transition into the territory game pretty well. I guess not pretty well if you guys can see what the white is up to, 80 something. Okay. All right. Okay. It's hard to tell that someone is which side is ahead, but it does seem like white has an easier time. Black has a very difficult time living here. Uh, okay. Yeah, so this is the thing. It looks like black has many more points territory now, but um, you'll see white is spending some moves making territory, and black is making moves saving the middle stones. So that's the thing. So now, what does it want white to do? Right here. Okay, that's expanding, which makes sense. Um, white is basically playing this in the longer game, which is white is transitioning into territory mode as well, which seems to be the stylistic choice of the this player as well, Xie Hao, which is a territory, and then I'm gonna take care of my weaknesses kind of guy. Okay, so now white has basically no weaknesses. This is not likely to work. Black is much thinner. Um, okay, black is very thin, which is a problem. Which means black is gonna end up making lots of moves, like these middle of the board moves that are not gonna surround territory, and then white is gonna surround some territory. Like say white is making some territory. Check this out. AI wants white to play here instead of connecting, which leaves black with a. I don't know why. Oh, it leaves black with an eye here, which makes the middle much stronger, which makes the positions much better for black overall. So if this group is alive, now black is gonna make white play that kind of moves, the kinds of moves that don't surround much territory. Okay. See, like we'll only count the gotes, right? This one, and um, this one, and then this one. So a couple moves that are gote moves. However, um, now that white doesn't have to make these gote moves, white is doing well again. Okay, so this is kind of like the slow game, the slow play kind of game. So what does the AI want white to play on the bottom here? Okay. Yeah, for a moment, black was at 20%. It wants black to play these two moves in Sente. Okay, so this is like a double Sente situation. And both sides needed to get that. Okay. But overall, probably white was gonna get that. Okay, so black connect. Even though black forces white to live with two eyes, very nice first line jumps, white was able to move into black's middle, which destroys a lot of potential territory. And, we didn't notice how the three stones over here died, so that was probably that was probably it. Okay. Black has 50, 50 plus, white has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. White also has 50 plus, so white probably will win on the board, which is a relatively big difference for the professionals, or the top professionals. Um, this, yeah, this stylistically, white is very, very good. We like this style very much. It's very similar to what we try to do. You can see that if white needs to, he's very aggressive, and when white was did not need to be very aggressive, he was not. Like he was spending a lot of time defending in the middle. So when white needed to, he was able to play this kinds of moves, this connect, this middle, this move, this move, and this connect move earlier. When white had the like this one, when white had the situation, like you know the situation meaning white is okay in terms of having enough territory, potential territory, and so on. He's able to play these relatively slow-looking moves, and then when he needed to, right here, when he needed to, he was able to make this kind of move that you know takes the territory. AI wants him to play here, which is very similar. So, okay, very reasonable. Okay. Let's go find some more plays, more games to play, more games to play. That guy's an 8th dan. That guy seems to be pretty strong, I remember. That guy, I'm not sure if he was an AI or not. We should sort. It's that late, huh? It's 2:30 in Asia time. I guess it is kinda late, and all the pros have gone to sleep. We reviewed for too long. Oh boy. We reviewed for too long. The Amaranth is raiding with a party of 4. Yeah, welcome, welcome. Uses a fancy fine arts interface. Yeah, yeah. It's only available to the pros, that AI interface. Now we have lost the majority of players. And here you'll see here how in another game, this one was a very close game. I think he's up to 7 wins, which is the longest winning streak on that in that tournament. Are we going to do the unthinkable, guys? Are we going to log on to our alternate accounts and get some easy victories? Since did we only lose today? Did we only lose today? Yeah, we only lost games today. We lost 2 games. I'm sure we lost more than 2 games. Did we lose more than 2 games? Yeah, man, the number of games is quite low for our stream. None of these guys are playing. Yeah, only the AIs accept our match requests now. Alright, guys. It's time to do a frenzy of games. A frenzy of games. One of our accounts is not 9 dan, so which one was it? Greedy Wimp? Do you follow the latest pro tournaments? Yes. The Samsung Cup. The Samsung Cup was won by Ding Hao. This guy, a very young player. Here, Hao got 2nd place, which is the guy we just watched, and the Nongxin Cup, kind of unfortunately had here Hao as the as one of the players who is playing the next rounds. So we got a player who's in very good game condition, and he won like 3 or 4 games in a row again, which makes sense. This was the game that we just watched. I think this is the eighth or ninth or 10th game. How do we check that out? It's the eighth game. So he won 7 games, which means he came out second, which means so China has 5 players left, and Korea and Japan both just have 1 player left. Wow. Okay. So China's dominating this one, but basically it's just this one guy is dominating this one. He's gonna be playing Xin Jinsou next. Can Xin Jinsou win? So Xin Jinsou just has 6 games left to win. If he can win six games in a row, he would still turn it around for Korea. And I don't know who for Japan could also do the same thing. The guy for Japan though has an easier time. It's probably Ayama Yuta. He just needs to win 5 games straight. Because after the next game, it'll be it'll be either 5 Chinese players or 4 Chinese players and 1 Korean player. It will be revenge for Samsung, right? Unfortunately, unfortunately, he's not gonna get revenge for Samsung because he lost to Ding Hao, who is a Chinese player. And he beat Xin Jinsou. Oh yes, it'll be revenge for Samsung because Xin Jinsou would be looking for the revenge for Samsung. Yes, 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 indeed. All right, we're logged on with the only non-9dan account that we have, which is the Greedy Wimp. It is only 1 and 0. It will be something and 0 at the end of this stream. It will be fast and furious action, I promise. Fast and furious. I promise, I promise. Come back, my viewers. Come back and watch. Alright. So far, this guy has not done anything bad that we can tell. But pretty soon, it's pretty soon. We expect. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, one of the Ding Hao's key game. Well, yeah. So the 2 key games for the Samsung Cup was Ding Hao versus Park Jian-wan and Xie Hao versus Shin Jin-so. And well, they were key because they won, and as a result, it was the 2 Korean hopes. Park Hyun-won is basically he was he was before Shin Jin-so became strong. Park Hyun-won was Korea's best hope, and nowadays it's Shin Jin-so, #1 player in the world. Um, oh, we messed this one up. Wait, what? I thought he would turn back. Oh well. Um, it was key because after knocking these 2 players out, it was a Chinese players meeting in the finals. This Samsung Cup was without Ke, so the Koreans had a very good chance. Also, even with Ke, they had a very good chance. So it's hard to say. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So those were the 2 key matches. Ding Hao this game, it was a weird Joseki thing with where the AI was also confused about the Joseki, which is rare. Um, it was this position. Don't worry about the Joseki. I have no idea what Joseki this is, but I know what it is, but I have no idea what to do. And at this point, basically all the AI variations had black playing this move, but if black plays here, it's is very, very bad for black. So straight to 90% for white. It was 50-50. So black had to play this headbutting move. Anyways, it was quickly back to 50-50 again, but Park Kyung-won did even better later. Um, by the way, our 6-dan opponent is playing quite well, and then so black is at 5% again. At this point, maybe even worse, 98% for Park Kyung-won. Unfortunately, Park Kyung-won was not able to capitalize on the very, very good position, and black slowly chipped his way back, and Ding Hao was able to win. And the other game was Sher Hao versus Shin Jin-so, where it was relatively slightly Shin Jin-so favored and then became relatively even, and then Sher Hao went for a very aggressive capture, and he captured. Your sound keeps coming on and off. It's weird. The sound is very loud, I think. Sound is very loud. And I don't know if the stone clicking sounds have something to do with this as well. Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Okay, he's donating some stones for our cause. Welcome. This is gonna be the end of the game. Maybe not totally end. Yeah, it's gonna be the end. You guys see the capture? We extend the back when he plays here. Alright. So more games later. How is this account 7 down? It dropped to 8 and then we lost more games. So we got down to a losing streak and all of a sudden it is at 7 dan. We don't have an 8 dan account. If we had an 8 dan account, we would have played with that. So we would have played with the 8 dan account. Unfortunate. I just won a game at 70, so this means I can beat you. We didn't lose at 7 dan yet. After we lose some games at 7 dan, it would mean that. Of course, I mean recently. We, of course, have lost at 7 dan before. But our win rate at 7 dan is very high. But yes. Indeed, Carl. Carl plays Go. Alright. Let's not waste too much time on this game. Come on, opponent. Come on. Come on, opponent. You know there's no coming back from this one. Come on, buddy. It's all over, buddy. Not being able to cut must feel pretty bad. Hmm. Hmm. Uh-oh. Is it because it's too much cash? Yeah, it's not technically over, as you guys can see. It's not technically over, it's just that we are very well ahead, that's all. That's all it is. Connect. Connect here now? No? Oh, this shape hurts my eyes, but I can't really cut him. This shape hurts my eyes. Alright, we'll make the Atari feel that this shape hurts my eyes. But it's okay. Okay. Ah, he saves himself at the last moment. Please, you connect that move? Come on. You connect the 4 stones? Oh no. Oh no. The blob. The blob died. The blob. Okay. If this doesn't force a resign, I don't know what will. We need to go on to the next game. I promised my chat this is gonna be fast and furious, didn't I? Didn't I promise you guys? Didn't I promise? This is not fast and furious. 6-stand opponent. Auto match fast 19 1 minute 20 seconds. Okay. This makes sense. User is offline. Oh my god. But I see him right here. And then also he is offline like that. Oh my god, this guy. He's gonna make you guys wait 3 minutes before the next one. Oh! I did have a feature presentation for today. I forgot, guys. I forgot. So, I was recently featured in the European Go Journal, EGF Go Journal. Thank you for the push-ups. The EGF Go Journal, and so I'm very excited to check out the EGF Go Journal. Yeah, this guy instead of resigning, he is um, um, he has quit. So so there's 2 versions. One is pro, one is okay. All right. So let's go check this out. Nice, nice. Got a very nice copy in my email. Great, great, great. Oh, okay. That's the left-hand side. Okay. So EGF Go Journal. Very well done. Okay. European Go Journal, September and October 2023. Oh, nice, nice. Great cover, great cover. Artwork by Lise. Welcome, thank you. Compiled and written by Artem. Yes. Contents: Preface, War and Go. Report from Ukraine. European Go News. Li Mingjun wins 33rd Chinatown Weiqi Cup. Matthew Surma wins the CEGO Grand Slam. Yes, we watched that. Game commentary, Grand Slam. Finals, Frederick Brombach versus Matthew Surma. World Go News, Go at the 19th Asian Mind Games. By the way, our guy has quit, and we won that game. Ueno Asami 5P wins the 48th Shinjin-O Cup. Gentlemen's team wins 18th GG Auction Cup. Don't know what that. Ding Hao wins the second Guoso tournament. So the Samsung Cup tournament happened just recently. So Ding Hao has won quite a lot. America team wins the Transatlantic Professional Team Championships. Oh, where did that go? Oh shit, that was a link. That was great. Alright. Professional team championships. Yes, we did know that. Good. And interview with Michael Chen, newly certified American professional. Yes. That's it, guys. 24 to 36 pages long. Yes. Almost as long as the game commentary by Artem versus Ryan, professional transatlantic team. And then there's art, Lise Chabin, Go School, Camille Levesque, Go School, Go Store, Go Illustration, Angry Stones, photo collage from the CEGO Grand Slam. Yes. Interview with Zichen Mike. Yes. CEGO and EGF, a decade of cooperation. Yes, and what a great cooperation. The American side doesn't have anything like the CEGO Grand Slam. The closest we have is the US Open from the US Go Congress, which the Europeans have that too, at the European Go Congress. So we don't have anything like the Grand Slam happening. Introduction, story of cooperation, CGO programs by Stanislaw, impressions by Artem, Go Science and Sociology, favorite place to go, a contribution, 36 stratagems, number 28. Wow, that's, you guys do that at the European Go journal? That is quite good. Wow, this looks like an excerpt from the book that I read. This is crazy. If you guys are up to this, if you Europeans learn about that book, you guys will know the secret to defeating me or becoming me. I'm not sure if you guys want to do that. Alright, preface. Dear reader, you're holding in your hands 29th issue of the European Go Journal. I'm glad many people contributed. Fredulag, Artem, good. This month's cover, good. Interviews. We're happy to introduce or perhaps reintroduce Michael Chen, the newly certified professional of the North American Go Federation. He tells the story of how he started playing Go, how he became so strong, and his experiences of entering and winning this year's professional qualification tournament. Yeah. How to read the journal? I got a copy. I don't know if you have to buy it. It's like the AGA Go journal that we used to have, like the annual journal. But the EGF, because there's Artem who is working tremendously hard on this. I think they have one every month or every 2 months. This one was for September and October. So one by Korean 8-dan professional Lee Mingjin and the CEGO Grand Slam held by Prague. Matthews Surma gives a mini interview. Go Science and Tech Sociology is contributed by um, Luis Rabazo from Spain. I think you have to buy it from the website. Many readers will be happy to see our favorite place to go return. Don't worry, guys. If you guys like to read this, we can do some more reading of this in our stream because we have a copy. I'm sure it'll be okay with it. It does make their sales more likely to go up, I'm sure. So finally, Dai Junfu, the number 1 player from France, provided another installment of the 36 stratagems. Oh my god. You guys are studying some good stuff in Europe. By the way, guys, that's a book that really transformed me from a um, teenager to a sleazy old man type of a Go player. Okay, remove the ladder when the enemy has ascended to the roof. So after your opponent goes upstairs, you remove the ladder because there's no stairs. Then he can't come down. You can do whatever you want with him. The idea is to keep your opponent's groups out of safety in order to find a chance in an unfavorable situation. Yeah, see the kinds of strategies this book has you do. It's very, very devilish. If you'd like to contribute, contact Eurojournal.com. We appreciate the feedback. Artem Kachanovsky, Tudan, professional of the European Go Federation. War and Go report from Ukraine. Vistverlad left and Andriy in the background playing their games in the Grand Slam in Prague. In situations, 3 Ukrainians have participated in the Grand Slam. Contrary to the high expectations and hopes, many Ukrainians were. Okay. Let's get non-political here. Li Mingjun wins the 3rd Chinatown Weiqi Cup as she's a women professional. Okay, she including me, the organizing club. Li Mingjun defeated she played quickly and lost in the 2nd round against the European champion Benjamin Dringuenezia, or Benzero. Perhaps she took the following games more seriously and beat out the other Europeans. Matthews Surma took 1st place in the European as a grand prize for the European player, who is 2,000 euros. Wow. Followed 3rd by Benjamin. I finished 4th, losing to the tournament winner, who is Li Mingjin and Stanislaw. The 4th edition has already been published. Now, I lost. Is that Artem or someone else? Who lost in the last round? Oh well. So what was the 1st place prize? The top European player got 2,000, but what about the winner? Don't know. 175 participants. Oh, wow. This is quite nice. I think the last Go tournament I went to in New York had 109. So congrats Europeans for holding big tournaments with an immense $10,000 prize. Matthews Surma wins. Congratulations on the success. Thank you. Yes, the tournament in Dublin was kind of training for me. How did the Grand Slam go for you? The games were difficult. I made plenty of mistakes, but I felt like every victory strengthened my next game. Can you share your secrets to success? After a few years breaks, I dedicated time to train my skills, mostly solving life and death problems. Months before I made it my goal to win the tournament. In the run-up, I focused less on my Pogoat project. Just before the tournament, deleted the messenger app from my phone. I also refused to open my inbox on tournament mornings. My inbox for your email. Wow. So this all worked in my downtime between tournament games. Instead of reading books about marketing or startups, I read sports psychology books. Relentless from good to unstoppable. Wow. Matthew Sharma really tried hard to win this tournament and succeeded. This I tried to focus on my games, ignore everything else, and win. How do you plan to spend so much money, 10,000 euros? I'm gonna continue investing in PoGo's latest development as a booking platform connecting students and teachers for online Go lessons. Okay, can you share any updates on the planned launch for the platform? Oh, it hasn't launched yet, that's why we haven't heard of it. The work is moving forward. Do you have plans to attend any more tournaments? When the lockdowns eased and live tournaments started to pop up, I attended quite a few, including many games. Haven't decided on the something. Okay, good. Thank you for your time. Now we know exactly the interview we want to see, so we're gonna skip this final game review. It's quite a long one. So we watched this one before. If you guys are interested, go search this up. Frederick Blumback made a huge error early in the game in the first fight. Um, Early in the game, right here, probably. Right around this fight. When right around here, um, Freda made a huge blunder and game was like 10 points behind. Freda fought all the way back and was a very close game in the end, right around this area, and um, made another mistake and lost. Okay, so the go at the 19th Asian Mind Games, Keji was second. The guy Xu Haohong from Taiwan got first, and Shin Jinso got third. So the favorites all did not win. The Japanese professional for aged 25 and younger was won by this woman. Interesting. Okay. This sounds like a Chinese person. Okay. Anyways, okay. Gentleman's GG Cup. Who knows what that is? Ding Hao wins the second Guo Shou. Who did Ding Hao beat to win this? 51,000 euros. That's not that much if you compare it to the $10,000 European CEGO, right? Okay. Oh, Keji was a challenger and he did not win against Ding Hao. Okay. The first American team wins the Transatlantic Professional Team Championships. First one took place in 2019 with the European team winning 5-3. Second edition was in a slightly different format, generously sponsored. Yes. The NAGF. It was 3 rounds of 3. The NAGF team won with a score of 3-0 on the first round, and then 2 3-0s on the first 2 rounds, so sealing the win. And the European team won the last round with a 2-1. I was happy to participate and I hope that we will have more events of this kind in the future, and I was even more happy to bring a victory to my team in the last round, winning my game against Ryan Lee 4P, while Ali Jabarin beat Eric Louis 2P. On the next page you will find my review against Ryan. It was a very nice win. Ryan came out, already played 2 games in this tournament, and also came out in the last round, which kind of was unfair for the EGF. But EGF professionals were all very game, and no one complained about the game conditions, so it was a very sporty thing. So this game, the key point was when Artem played 95, 96, and 97, 95 fixing the cut here, and then allowing black to cut white's position here. White was a little bit ahead, and now black is slightly doing better. And here, at the next few fights, black played a little bit conservative, which made the game even again. Yes, there were many things to worry about. Basically, black played this one move, which was a bit slow. And then, however, white played a few moves that were a little too a tad too aggressive, like 4 and 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which 4 probably should have been a little bit more defensive, like at 7, like diagram 19. Diagram 20 is like going for the final capture, and then many complications happened here with very complicated codes. Basically, black had to capture either the middle, the top, or the left-hand side. In the game, black captured none of those, but black was able to have a ko and capture and have a ko in the lower left corner. However, black lost that ko too, and at the end that ko fell to the middle here. And it was quite an exciting game, and at the end black was able to defeat white's ko threat by 1 liberty, which means that black captured the lower left corner, which was a fourth group. Very well done. And now this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Interview with Michael Chen, newly certified North American professional. Yes, Michael Chen has been part of my Go life since I was a kid honing my skills on KGS. He was an active player on the server under the Chen, already displayed remarkable talents. I was delighted to see Michael's name as winner of the professional qualification tournament in San Francisco in August, certifying him as one dan professional of the North American Go Federation. Michael kindly agreed to answer a few questions. How did you start playing Go? I began with watching my dad and my uncle play Go at home. And then I played against a very weak grandpa, but then I lost that, and it was a very enlightening experience because I thought I was gonna win against grandpa, but I did not. So it meant I was not as good as I thought I was. And then I went to some Go classes. The after school activities, they picked all these things, including chess, Western chess, and Chinese chess. Of course, I picked this one, of course, Go. And then I watched some Ghost television programs. Very interesting. Okay. Classes I attended brought together many players, many tournaments. Though I was often victorious, I lost a few key matches and couldn't advance my ranking higher than 2dan amateur. Nowadays, the most dan certificates are given out in the Go schools themselves, contributing to great significant rank inflation. I'm sure the classes cost much more than before, so it's not a surprise they are willing to dole out more certificates. Nowadays, after moving to the US as a 10-year-old 2dan, the IGS Go server provided a great platform to find opponents to play, and then took some classes at the Fengyun Go School, reconnected with the Go community. American Go Association organized many tournaments, the US Go Congress, had a great time playing tournaments. However, the tournament organizers were very much key to the progress. Keith Arnold, Rick Mott. Yes, the going to the tournaments and going to the Go Congress were highlights of my year. Happy about this opportunity. I hope to. One of the bigger regrets was not having the opportunities to study at a Go dojo or Go school in Asia, as an insei kind of a thing. It would have been very nice. Being able to play in more tournaments against professionals were also very good. Playing against Cho Chi-kung once. How did the professional Go tournament go for you? It was a very good performance, thanks to my relatively active playing regularly, along with my Twitch streaming here. Yes, you guys are right here. I already had enough familiarity with the game, so I did not study Josekis with AI because I refused to spend the kind of study time necessary to know them better than my opponents. I did, however, look at some popular openings. Luckily for me, these tended to be relatively simple openings. It fit my strategy. I didn't study Josekis with AI because I would have had to spend a long time with them, and instead I didn't want to spend that much time. And so I just went in pretending that my opponents knew the Josekis better than I did. My plan was to play around my weakness of territory overgreed by taking more outside influence in the opening. My opponents had a tough time following that, which just means it was all the more correct to make this adjustment. How do you think being the professional will affect your Go career? I hope I can participate more events like the transatlantic professional league matches. I can spread my ideas about the game to more Go enthusiasts and get more students. So gaining a professional status lends credibility to my thoughts and ideas, which may be unconventional. I also hope to voice my insights to the game to a larger audience and bring more players into the Go community, which I got the opportunity to do so at the Gotham Go tournament where I gave a lecture. It was great. How do you study Go nowadays? I have a professional account on Fox server and many more professionals are willing to play against me now. I believe my improvement over the years is rooted in the quantity of games played, studying the game only as a side effect of playing so much. When I did my life and death problems, it was only as a necessary step towards playing better. I also watched commentary for enjoyment, same as watching any other sporting event. As I often say while streaming on Twitch, I feel I have a relative weakness against most opponents in terms of reading prowess and proper Joseki knowledge. Dealing with these shortcomings and limitations is my form of training, which is very fun and interesting as well. What advice for players do you have for players who strive to improve in Go? The most important thing is to have fun spending time on the game. If you like puzzles, spend more time on those. I love the competitive aspect, so I play lots and lots of games. If you enjoy pain, maybe do difficult life and death problems. The crucial thing most strong players have in common is that they do not get bogged down and stuck on something they do not enjoy. Also experiment and discover. I was able to deal with my shortcomings in reading by quickly going over answers to life and death puzzles. By going straight for the answers, I stopped myself from getting bogged down and stuck. If you're looking for one original idea from me, look for the answers right away. Can you describe your playing style? How has it changed over time? My style has changed tremendously over the years. During my improvement phase, I often had a very aggressive and complex fighting and attacking style. I looked for fights and complications and won my games by overpowering opponents. Around the time I turned 20, I started reading the 36 Stratagems book. I developed a more territorial and defensive approach. This affinity for territory has stayed with me through this day. I began to out-strategize my opponents through trade sacrifice and shying away from attacks. I think this turn was very detrimental to my game, and now I exert lots of effort just to mitigate the negative effects of, for example, territory greed. On the other hand, this shift was likely inevitable. As I reached higher in the rankings, my opponents also tended to have more experience and training in the game. As a result, I would find myself weaker at reading and knowledge variations. As such, the transformation from a head-to-head fighter to the devious, scheming old man may have been unavoidable. Right? What are the tournament achievements that you value most? I won some tournaments. The most enjoyable victory was playing Perigo. Okay, I won a Perigo tournament in Europe. In which European Go events that European Go Congress? I went there once as a professional. Now maybe I have more chances to go to more events like this. What is your main occupation? I am a financial analyst. And a portfolio manager. Yeah, I manage stocks for people. My two bits of financial advice: purchase an overall market stock index ETF. If you want to be more conservative, buy an overall bond index ETF, and you are all set. The simpler you make your investments, the fewer fees that Wall Street will extract from you, and the better you will do. What are your hobbies? We play tennis, football, which is soccer, and some stuff. We played StarCraft, which I had to deal with my very slow actions per minute, which echoed very much of my struggles playing Go against strong readers. And yeah, can you tell us a few words about my family, please? My dad plays Go, but my mom does not. My wife, recently married, does not play Go, but if we have children, they will definitely. And this is his dog. This is Zichun Pup. You guys see her regularly online. Zichun Pup. What are your plans for the Go world? I want to share as much as possible, and then give out as many lessons as possible, and be a very active Go player, even if just through my Twitch streaming, if tournaments are not available. Thank you. Good. Right. This is a Go cover caricature. Very good. This is art. This is also art. Ooh, this kid is barely able to reach over the stone, and looks like quite a high-level game. Yes, this is Camille Levesque, a French illustrator. Go illustrations, Angry Stones, Angry Birds. Ah, Angry Stones. Visit the. We can visit. This is an Angry Birds edition with ghost stones. This is nice. Photo collage from the CEGO Grand Slam. Everyone has a nameplate. This is a very nice addition, touch to these people looking at. What are they all figuring out here? People taking a picture. This is Ali. I see this is Jonas WTK. This is Matthew Surma. This is Fredilak. This is Freda. Well, Freda is a tall guy. This is Andrei Kravat. This is Ben Zero. This is Artem Kachanovsky. Okay, we recognize at least half, which is great. This is a German. Oh no, Austria guy. What was his name? Lucan Padapera. Where is he over here in the picture? Is this Lucan right here? Yeah, everyone suited up for it. Oh, half of the people suited up for this. Very nice stream we watched. Oh, this is Palco. Where is Palco in this? Where's Palco? Is this Palco? But that looks like Artem. Where's Palco? Maybe Palco is the one taking the picture and there's 15 of them. Maybe this is Palco. Palco is here. Oh well. Ah, this guy is Matthias Panay Oak from Germany. Playing Freda, I think. This is Frejilak, well dressed. Someone. This is the finals. Ooh, broadcast. Oh, this is a professional player who lives in Europe, Belgium. Not Guo Juan, but someone else. Li Ting. Yeah, this is don't know. Surma. Oh, Surma. If well, Go Dave has Surma beat in the hair department. Decade of Cooperation. What is the CECO? China Europe Go Organization. Nice. Oh my god. Well, with the US China relations, I guess there's no China US Go Organization. Which is okay. Yeah. Hey, maybe we should start that. I should email Joe Biden. If you want to unfreeze relations with China, maybe we can start that. CUGO, QGO, CUGO, China US Go Organization. That would be nice. Yeah, maybe, yeah, if someone has Joe Biden's email, let's go email that. Or his cell phone, but I highly doubt that we would be able to get that, or even the email. Hey, maybe we email the State Department. Maybe this is dairy enough to work. Story of cooperation. Financial support up to 100,000 euros a year. And a commitment for 3 to 5 years. What? 100,000 euros? Well, we definitely have to do that. CGO or CCGO, China, Canada. Oh, yeah, if there was one like that, it would make the North American Go scene much, much more bustling with activity. Oh well. Well, formalizing the cooperation with the Ge Yuhong Academy. This is the academy that produced like half of the Chinese pros in the China. Well, at least 1/3. 6 Europeans embarked on a journey to Beijing for an immersive experience at the Ge Yuhong Academy. I think Eric Lee went to that too. People were talking about it. Very good. Oh wow, this collaboration is great. Participants of the first CGO program reviewing a game with Wang Hao. This is great. This is Remy, it seems. I don't know who that is. Whatever. This is good stuff. Professional tournaments, universities, professional system, UGF Academy. Wow, the Europeans might be from all this activities. We might think the European systems got a lot more than the U.S. A lot more going than the U.S. I guess. I guess it's only some professionals at the top that made the well, the US is just a couple professional players away from losing all the professional matches against Europe. SEGO programs, that's part of the SEGO program with the Ge Yuhong Academy. Yeah, Academy. A few European players traveled to China for this. few months in the hotel. Year Song made the decision to integrate European students into the routine training program. Wow, the Europeans have this much training. This is crazy. Ash Vasquez and Dominic Bovis. Oh, that guy is Dominic Bovis at some tournament. Where is Ash Vasquez? I thought he was a guy. Oh, yeah, this is Ash Vasquez or Oscar. When I first learned about the Go Seagull program, I was just a 5 dan. I was a fresh 5 dan player, and I was very excited. I would not to need to reach 6 dan, but I really accepted the program. It was great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Hall of Fame is probably their um, pros that came out of their school. Tianyu for various characters. I later checked the dictionary at Tian's Chinese number. Okay, okay. Great stuff. Yuhong Academy, a lecture. Good, good. All students had a chance to study with AI. Several youth players attended the program in 2019. Travels to China became impossible, but hopefully it is coming back. Emily Cup. Who are these people? This is Fredilac. Wow, he does look younger back then. uh, man. Impressions. I started playing Go. Lucky enough, it was some books. 15 years later, EGF. I was skeptical. Tournament Kiev. I wasn't. Oh, having just started a job at the IT industry. Great. As a result, I was able to catch up with them for 2 years or so. Pavel and Ali were the first EGFs, professionals in the EGF. Ali Pavel had won the first Silk Road tournament in China, tournament in Japan. There has never been such a high grand prize as that of the CEGO Grand Fund. It was great. Yeah. Wow, this program is great. The US would be red-eyed for some similar program. To leave my job and make a living as a professional Go player. Ooh, don't leave your job. Don't leave your job. After a month, I won the Grand Slam in Berlin. Don't leave your job. The European professional team took part in the Chinese Sea League. Wow. In 2017 to 19. Wow. Yeah, the US didn't have something like that. Yeah, maybe the US can have that too. Wow. Oh look. Oh, that's Ilya. That's Ilya. That's Matthew Sharma. He still had his hair back then. This is Artem. This is Palco. Oh, that's Ilya. Chinese Sea League. Yeah, if the US could have the Chinese Sea League or make a team there, it would be great too. Lily Cup. Oh, Ilya won a game against Yuting Hao. Oh, Yilin Tao. Yilin Tao, yeah, okay. Finish this here. Okay. In the pre-COVID games, the EGF professionals were able to live off the winnings of tournaments alone. Wow. My Go income is like, I would not be able to live off of any Go income, let alone tournament. Wow. Now that the tournament situation has bounced back, but you see fewer of the EGF professional names on the tournament tables, busy with other things, jobs and family. Yeah, I believe a powerful foundation for the European Go in Europe has been laid. I am very thankful for Seago. Yeah, Seago with the Grand Slam tournaments and the EGF for all its organizational efforts. Yeah, the Go community in Europe is really, really bustling. I guess I understand why the Europeans were so disappointed at the results of the transatlantic um, Go Pro tournament now because there's all this activity going on in Europe. It's hard to imagine that the North Americans would be able to win that badly. I guess. I guess I understand. I understand now. So okay, I guess I understand the disappointment of the Europeans. Hmm. Okay, better luck next year then. Maybe maybe we organize more tournaments like this as quickly as possible. To paraphrase Clausewitz, war is a continuation of politics by other means. Oh, okay. The spirit of Go, where respect for the opponent makes the players stronger. Yeah, very true. In this sense, the Go board and its stones can be understood as a Go of society, as a way to have a good society. A favorite place to go. Okay. You jump up. Oh no, she doesn't want to come up. Yeah. The jump up is here, guys. Alright. Just one last one. The last part was Dai Junfu. So that's what Dai looks like. Born in 1983. We were 1989, so Dai Junfu is 40 years old. He made some French Go books, 36 stratagems. I found the strategies for desperate situations very entertaining, and for confused strategies. Look into the camera as you jump up. Yes. Alright. So here, during the period of the Three Kingdoms, okay. Basically, Zhuge Liang the guy wanted an alliance, so he invited Zhuge to his home and he made him go upstairs and took away the ladder and then begged him for the alliance or begged him for advice. And so he had no way to get out of the situation, so he gave advice. Alright, game 1, world, okay, Yu Jing, okay. Amateur world champion, he played here. In the actual game, white seeks safety. Black is behind. Actual game part 2, a fight. Enormous potential in the center. Black is in trouble. Actual game part 3, black removes the ladder. So treated his stones on the left lightly by extending out at 1 to 5. Having gained precious Sente, Black played 7 to cut off the trapped stone, and now White has some weaknesses, and the right side 2 stones are weak. Actual game part 4, fighting everywhere. That's it? Fighting everywhere. Up to 13 and 14, White cannot sacrifice his stone on the lower side. So instead of the losing the game peacefully, Black managed to complicate the game and disrupt his opponent's control with the idea of removing the ladder when the enemy has ascended to the roof. Here's the conditions. The game situation requires a complication to have any chance find your main targets and keep them out of safety. Take your chance in a complicated situation. Okay, it's kind of like how we played against the Baduk Doctor. Don't forget our Gold Support Initiative and the Ocon from the US Go Association. Special thanks. And Moses Binoka, if you want to follow something. Alright, guys. This should be just another print version. This is a more condensed version. So we read the gold version. This version is a little bit more condensed with only the games. So alright guys, only the game diagrams. So alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that walkthrough of the European Go Journal. The US used to have a annual e-journal, and it was full of something like that. However, nowadays they couldn't continue it forever, and we just don't have the manpower to do that kind of thing. All right, same points SOS. Okay, e-journal. Top amateur scene is very active in Europe, but pros are actually not so active. Only some of them. Yes, that's true. But they're more active than the typical US pros. So US living cost is much higher than some EU countries too. Yes, that makes sense. All right, guys. We are back. Legion Pub is here. Yeah. Look into the camera, Legion Pub. Right, so only 2 games. Oh no, 3 games. We did win another game here. So all right, we're gonna just log back on with our main account and see if any friends are online. And this is gonna be about it for today. About it for today. The new US pros are quite active and strong. Before that, it was only Ryan that was super strong. Yep. Not that many friends. Yeah, we're also kind of, but we may be a little bit weaker than the strongest pros, but we're definitely not one of the weaker pros. We're probably above the 50% mark. However, a lot of the weaker pros just don't play in the tournaments, so the pros that we do face tend to be relatively strong. That's okay. Yes, I guess the same goes for Europe as well. So, alright, thank you guys for watching this one. Not as much Go content as expected, but only 3 games. But we did have some good, a grand old time watching that that European e-journal. All right, see you guys next time. We are gonna raid and see you guys.